Hey guys, today is July the 22nd of 2019. I want to go over crude oil prices using Gann price and time technical analysis. So let's get right into it. I can't remember the last time I did a video on it. Maybe it was a couple of weeks ago. But I was saying keep an eye on July the 12th and August 22nd. Could be possible swing tops. This green line right here is a seasonality, and sometimes they work out and sometimes they don't. As you can see, it kept going higher and we had a little sell off here, correction. We stopped off at $66.60 and then pulled back down and popped again and came all the way up here to the seasonality swing top, which is July the 12th, and it kind of did some dojis and then sold off. You can see that the cycle right here inverted was a cycle down while prices went up. So right here, cycles were down, prices were down, cycle was up, came down, prices went up. And now it's inverted. And if it's going to do the invert game, then and seasonality is indicating that it's going to go higher. And right now, if you guys don't know, the Iranians seized a UK boat out there, tanker. Those are the big boys. So things could maybe escalate from here on out all the way to maybe, if cycles line up, seasonalities and everything, to August 21st, 22nd, somewhere around there. So I was short here playing the seasonality game and got some green pips here. Got out because now the cycle, the Gann, my Gann swing is showing that now prices could be going higher. And if you use the 3-day rule, you can see that right here. It's now positive. So I am out right now. I want to see. Well, I'm looking at price levels to see what the crude is going to do. If I see some momentum, that high of 57ish around there. What is that high right here? 57.04. If that's taken out, I'm going to go long. But I'm going to see how it fluctuates here. I want to see the close today. So seasonality worked out great for a nice short. Now on the 24th, it starts pushing higher all the way to the 22nd. So you want to keep an eye from the 24th all the way to August 22nd. And then from there, maybe things come down in the Middle East. Oh, I don't know what happens, but according to the seasonalities, it kind of dwindles off. Cycles also indicating the same thing. Making higher highs, higher lows, but cycle's inverted, so it looks like it could be a swing top or swing high August 1st, and then maybe push lower, or maybe, continue going higher and maybe get right back on the cycle momentum, not being inverted. So we'll see. Looking at our Elliott, you can see that we have 1, 2, 3. Maybe we're working on 4. Once we start going up, maybe we could do 5. The question is, are we going to take out 66.60, or we're going to be below it and maybe be a failed new high and then tank off, or maybe get some stops out? That's the question. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we got to work on 5. And within this wave count, you can see there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So a wave 5 completed here. And of the bigger waves, we on third. And we can see our Elliott trigger. Once this gets above the 0 lines, that confirms wave 4 to go to wave 5. So that's for the Elliott, guys. Now this is a little more complicated. We have a Pitchfork. I know I got a lot of stuff here, but there's a Pitchfork coming from a high You can see right here, and it connects here, and then it shoots down. We broke out of this pitchfork. We're somewhere around here, so it looks like maybe we could be trending higher. I created another pitchfork, and it goes like that, so you can kind of see it there. And this is where we're at right now. So this is the battle line right here. Right there is the battle line. So we're trying to hold that bottom pitchfork. If we could hold, and you can see that we take out that $57 and we go to $57.50 and higher and get above this 100 moving average 58, then it looks like we're going to be doing a wave 5. We're going to be pushing high, and maybe we could go all the way to August 22nd. But that remains to be seen. There's a lot of stuff that have to play out. So that's the pitchfork technique. And using our Gann time, we can see that coming up right here was 144, which is the 24th. Lines up on the seasonality. And 144 kicked in somewhere around here on May 20th, and we have that massive sell-off. So 144 created that, so who knows if that's going to be a duplication to the upside. So remains to be seen, so keep an eye on that. Today we hit the 90 in time, so let's see how we close today. If we close positive above this pitchfork, maybe above 2057, we'll see. But I'm just showing you some time numbers. 90 and 144 are coming up. Other than that, nothing there. Let's see. I don't see anything else. We could take that out. Again, I don't have any fibs. 50% is 54.49. We haven't even kissed that yet. And we got the 38.2. So I think that's it for this this chart. You guys seen the cycle. So let's go over here. So let's take this. So the Gann swing is indicating we're going higher, right? So let's take that out. Let's delete that. Let's start out with our fundamentals. Price retracements. And this is from, I'm playing this range right here. From this swing high of on the weekly, what date is that? Somewhere around October 6, 2018. Let me get my marker here. That October 2018, 28 high all the way to this December 2018 low. That's the range I'm playing with. So this is the 50% right here. This is the 25% and found support. If we are at our another Fibonacci retracement or percentage, we're playing now this range from here to here. And you can see there was a 75% and a 50%, and we stalled at the 75% right here. So looking at that, adding the seasonality, it could have told you, you know what, if we're going to stall and line up with the seasonality, this is it to go short. And that's the game plan I had. And it worked out well. So let's keep adding. We got 50% right here, and we got a 25%. So these are the big levels you want to watch. Let's add our next retracement level. This is from here to here, and what do we see? We see a 50% here. So if we're going to go higher, this is going to be the battle zone to get above to go do a wave 5. So there's a lot of resistance. So this is going to be strong to break through. And the last one is from here to here. You can see that we are finding support at the 50%. So I got 50%, 75%, and 25%. So there's some support right here if we ever go down there. But that means that we broke the pitchfork and maybe we could push lower. But the Gann swing is indicating as of today that we are positive that it could look like we could go higher. As long as we hold that 55.77, that looks good. Take out this 57, then we got to deal with these levels right here. So let's take that out. These are the retracement levels. That's the first thing I look at. And then we work on a projection target, swing level. So you can see right here, if we're going to project a target, could be 65.21, which is going to be short of the 66.60. This is the pyramid, 61.58, which is a 65%. It kind of stalls up there and it pushes down, and then it goes up, and then you build up more position there. And you set a limit to get in, 58.27. And then you play it like that. And that's your target, 62.25. If you want to do it from here, it'll be 65.07. But limit to get in would be 58.24 or 57.67. So let's take that out of the way. And let's look at our standard square of 9. And you can see that this is where we're at. Floating, we're at the 180 degree on this daily candle. So we got some levels up here if you want to look at that, but we're smack in the middle, pivoting from down here. And that's it on that. Let's look at from here. You can see that we're at the cardinal, the 56.25. So these are like bigger levels right here and right here. Using the floating, you did the 120 degree, found support at 135. There's a 90 degree, so you remember there's a 50%, 75%. So 58.69 could be a tough number to crack if we're going to go to the upside. And then lastly, this is where the 360 ends. So right here, 56.68. If we could stay above there, that's going to keep us positive to go and retrace. You got to deal with the 180 right here and the square, which is 90. These are the positive ones. The 90 up here, 64 or 64.04. And now I'm using it from this swing low right here. You can see that the Gann grid, it failed right there, and that was at 66.60. And then just came down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and found support on this angle right here. So you got two angles that you want to keep an eye on, right here and right up there, even for a target to the upside. If it gets all the way up here and it fails or it stutters or stalls, that might be an indication where you probably want to get out. So you're between these fans. Let's take that out and then use the square, which is 65.08 from the low right here. What, a 42.36. And this is some low support right here. And then this is going to be your next resistance, somewhere around that 58.59. And that's it. I think pretty much I showed you all the levels that I'm watching. I haven't ran any neural nets or cycles through my timing solutions. But pretty much, to sum it up, it looks like we are going to go higher, and maybe price target, time target would be August 22nd. So, it's not probably going to go straight up. It's probably going to go back and forth, but we're going to see. But so far, we have, our Gann swing pattern telling us to the upside now. But there's going to be a ton of resistance that we have to keep an eye on. I can show you an example using this right here. Let's see. Seasonality. Now I'm using my price cluster on rallies. Yep. So this is where we at. This is going to be a price target right here, 62.40, and even up here. This is where it gets really thick. We could take that. Let's close that. We could take this off. Set up this. Yep. So that 56.95, 57, we got to take it out. If we get it, we take that out. Then it looks like we should be going higher. I'm going to sign out. Hopefully you like this video, and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on Crude.